Hey guys, my name's Adam if this is your first time here, and today we're going to be talking about Paranorman for SourceFed Nerds Movie Club. This is the first time I've seen it, despite the fact that it was a pick for Phil's channel less than a year ago, which means I would have been part of it, part of the movie club at that time, but for some reason I skipped over it. I think that was when I was picking one review a week to do, either SourceFed or Phil's, but yeah, so that was, I guess that's why I missed it, but that's neither here nor there. So this movie, it's called Paranorman. It's about a guy named Norman, just a kid. He can see dead people. It's kind of like somebody saw The Sixth Sense and decided to make a children's adventure about it, and it turned out pretty cool. This movie, it's got McLovin in it as a bully. Very cool that McLovin, of all people, gets to play a bully in this movie. It's also got Casey Affleck as kind of a jock older brother. Casey Affleck is most known as the guy that jerked off into a baseball glove in Good Will Hunting. And he's also Ben Affleck's brother, of course. So what I thought was really cool about this movie is the stop motion effects. Obviously it takes a long time to do, very cool, but there's also some really cool effects like with the clouds and the witch, really cool stuff. I also thought it was really cool that they took sort of the spell book and put a new twist on it and made it mean something else but still sort of have the same effect. I thought that was really cool. Also I thought the theme of this movie was awesome. The idea, you know, they did a good job of getting the theme across to kids and adults that you know, sometimes fear can make you do some pretty mean things, but if you just take the time to understand, things can sort of be worked out. Very cool that they took zombies and adults and all these things that you could be afraid of and used them to make this theme. I feel like my main gripe with this film is it feels almost like there's sort of two parts to this movie. There's the introduction, it feels like it's half the movie, and then the ending feels like it's half the movie. They kind of figure out what the ending's gonna be, and then you spend half the movie getting there, and then the introduction, it takes a lot of time to for the movie to sort of get going. With that said, the concept is really cool. The sort of message of it was really cool. They did an awesome job getting it across. The stop motion was awesome. The story, I mean, it was awesome. So it really is a good movie. And I think that in one sense, it's you know, I said it was sort of like halfway through it changes, but in another sense, it's about the characters. If you really are paying attention, it's sort of more about how they start to understand Norman and how they start to deal with these issues in their, you know, in the situation, and how they change their perspective. And in that sense, there's a lot more going on than just the intro and the finish. But that's pretty much all I have to say. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a good day.